So today I will be building a 3D motion website, and the main tool I will be using for this is Google's Antigravity. Now if you haven't used Antigravity before, it's developed to be an agent first platform. It presupposes that the AI is not just a tool for writing code but an autonomous actor that's capable of planning, executing, validating and iterating on tasks with minimal human intervention. Users of anti-gravity have claimed that the tool understands animations, layouts, and even scroll based animations, which is exactly what we need for this project. So let's begin by creating a website with anti-gravity. First, let's head towards Google and search for anti-gravity. Here, download the file that's suitable for your system. I'm using a Windows PC, so I'll install a Windows SDK. Once that's installed, just log in with your Google account. Next, we'll create a folder in which we will be storing our project. So that's created there. Next, let's head towards MockFlow. I'm creating a burger website prototype that showcases the menu, store locations, and combo deals. Something that's clean and presentable as a first prototype. So let me quickly sketch a wireframe on the website. So I'll create a new wireframe design. So I'm laying out the sections, deciding where the main animation will sit, planning how the user will move across the page. At this stage, I'm not so much focusing on the colors, fonts, etc. I just want a solid structure that makes sense. This burger image that you see on the screen has been created with ChatGPT. I got the image off the internet as a reference and then I edited it as per my requirements. And once I was happy with the results, I downloaded the file. Now let's get back to our wireframe designing. Now this is our final wireframe design. As you can see here, it has all the pages right here. So next, a very important step is to create an animation. So for this animation, I had the basic idea of what I want my burger to look like. I know how a good burger feels like and how each slices should be presented. So I captured all the ideas that I have in my mind. So for this, I'm using Google's VEO. I'll attach my starting frame and the end frame along with a prompt to create the animation. Now here you might need to create some amount of animations in order to find the one that is best suited for you. As you can see here, I've also created many animations and finally I've settled on this. All right, now that we have our animation as a video ready, all we need to do is to break it into frames so that we can control it with scroll. So we'll head towards EZGIF on Google and here we need to do is upload our file. Once that's uploaded, make sure that you increase the frame per second so that you can have a smoother animation. And then we will click on download as zip and we'll convert it into JPG format. Once that's done, all you need to do is to download this file as a zip. Next on, what we need to do is to create a prompt. For this, we will be using ChatGPT. So here we have our prompts PDF file. I'll attach that and give it a prompt that I want this detailed prompt to create this website using HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. So here's the entire prompt. We'll copy and paste it and save it on our clipboard for now. Before we move ahead to the coding section with anti-gravity, let's quickly unzip our zipped file into our project folder. So we'll go to our project folder and create a new folder called burger asset, which we will be using for the scroll animation, and we'll unzip our file right in this folder. So you can see it's unzipped and all the files are here. Now let's add the prompt that we have created using ChatGPT on anti-gravity. I tweak the prompts, adjust spacings, improve the visual hierarchy, and make sure that the animation syncs nicely with the scroll. Here, currently, I'm working on improving the checkout section. As you can see, this is missing a lot of details from our wireframe design. So let's fix it by prompting anti-gravity, and we'll do it until we get the results right. I did a bit of back and forth along with the code and anti-gravity. Everything starts to come together now. The layout feels right, the animation feels smoother, and the whole experience just works out now. So here's the final result. So here's the scroll animation. It works fine, it's smooth enough. And here is the menu. Let's add some to the cart and also add this combo right here. Let's do a lucky spin, and we got a coupon code. Let's copy that and keep it on our clipboard for now. And here's location details, and here's the footer. So let's check out. Let's add that coupon code. Let's see if it works. And it's currently at a discount of 0, and you can see the discount has been updated. Let's proceed with our payment, and you can see our order is confirmed. So yeah, this entire workflow gave me pretty interesting results. You have the AI doing most of the heavy lifting, but you still have control over the creative directions, the assets, and the overall feel for the website. Now, this kind of approach can go in a lot of different directions. If you just want to build something quick, visually impressive, maybe like a landing page or a portfolio or even a fun concept site, you can get that really fast with tools like Google's Antigravity. But when you start adding custom assets, planning your animations, and thinking through like an user would, like we did with this project by adding the scroll based animation, you can push this much further into something that actually feels polished and intentional. And that's where the real difference shows. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about using AI, but it matters how you guide it, how much details you give it, and how you refine it. It's about the control that you keep over your final output. You can go fast, you can go detailed, or you can find a balance somewhere in between. It really comes down to your taste, your time, and how far you want to take your idea. So, yeah, that's how I built the 3D scroll website. Let me know what you think. And if you try something similar, I'd love to see what you come up with. So, drop your ideas, your projects, or even experiments in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy coding.